Court sets May 2025 deadline for prosecution of Simon Ekpa for terrorism in Finland. Oh boy. So today is November 28, 2024, and the court in Finland has set May 2025 as deadline for its prosecution. That means how many months from now? 6 months. I've given 6 months interval to get this case completed. Oh boy. So the question is, within this period of 6 months, will Simon Ekpa remain in the police custody, or they will let him go home and be coming and be reporting to court? That we don't know yet. Okay. Mikko Laaksonen, Senior Detective Superintendent at the Finland's National Bureau of Investigation, disclosed the timeline on Tuesday, confirming that Ekpa'S case is progressing in the Päijät-Häme District Court. So a court in Finland has set May 2025 as the deadline for prosecutors to bring charges against Simon Ekpa, a self-acclaimed Biafran agitator facing allegations of terrorism-related activities. So Mikko Laaksonen, Senior Detective Superintendent at the Finland's National Bureau of Investigation, disclosed the timeline on Tuesday, confirming that Ekpa'S case is progressing in the Päijät-Häme District Court. Ekpa, a self-styled Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, was arrested last week alongside 4 others on suspicion of terrorism-related offenses, including incitement to violence and financing terrorism. Finnish authorities allege that Ekpa utilized social media to incite violence in Nigeria's southeast region, targeting civilians and government officials. So according to local media outlet Yale, Ekpa has been remanded on charges of public incitement to commit crimes with terrorist intent. Oh boy. So in a related statement, Finland's Central Criminal Police disclosed that the other suspects in custody are accused of financing terrorist activities, further intensifying the scrutiny around Ekpa'S alleged operations. Detective Laaksonen confirmed the ongoing nature of the investigation, declining to disclose further details. So when asked about the timeline for Simon Ekpa'S court case, he stated, "Due to the ongoing investigation, no additional information can be shared. The district court has scheduled May 2025 for the prosecution to present possible charges." So Laaksonen added that both Ekpa and the Finnish authorities could request a re-evaluation of the case after 2 weeks. So in typical remand situation, a re-evaluation hearing can occur no earlier than 2 weeks from the last hearing, should the involved parties request it, he explained. However, officials refrained from elaborating on the scope of this collaboration. International cooperation is part of the investigation due to the nature of the case, but no further comments can be made at this stage, the National Bureau of Investigation stated. Ekpa, a Finnish citizen of Nigerian descent, became infamous for advocating a boycott of Nigeria 2023 general election, which triggered violent enforcement actions and attacks on residents. Arrested in February 2023 for inciting violence and issuing sit-at-home orders in Nigeria's southeast, Ekpa'S activities prompted global petitions urging Finnish and Nigerian authorities as well as the European Union to intervene. So in response to Ekpa'S actions, Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs summoned Finnish Ambassador Leena Päiväinen to demand Finland's cooperation. Oh boy. So last Thursday, the District Court of Päijät-Häme, Finland, ordered Ekpa'S detention on suspicion of public incitement to commit crimes with terrorist intent. Ekpa faces charges of incitement, while his associates are accused of financing terrorism. And wow, this one. So that means Ekpa is going to be there in police custody for the next 6 months while the case is going on. And they said, from what we are seeing, Both the police and authorities that have arrested him have been given 6 months to February 2025 to submit their evidences, and then they make charges. Otherwise, they will take a different decision on the matter. So from what we're seeing now, it is obvious that Ekpa'S is in for a long haul with the Finnish police. This is not a joke. There are a few comments here. Somebody says Samuel Ekpa'S was arrested and being tried because of IPOB petitions against him in Finland. Even Nigerian government is in shock about his arrest. More petitions against him flying into Finland. Can you imagine? Are you sure? I thought you say Amazi crypto vibes continue crying, your Nigeria is finished. No be lie. He has been released, but his next court case is by May 2025. Oh, okay. That is what somebody is saying in the comment, that he has been released, but he can probably will not go anywhere out of Finland until the court case is over. So he has to submit himself on that date. God said, Uche, now you release him. Onye riri see your mouth. So when a prime suspect of an incident claims fully responsible, such a suspect should be dealt with according to international and domestic law and provisions. Okay. Oh. If Nigerian government couldn't provide evidence against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was living here in Nigeria, then how can they do that against Finland citizens? So the issue here, so the question this guy is asking is not when the Finnish police and Finnish court is saying they should bring evidence against Ekpa'S by 2025, they are not asking Nigerian government to do that. I think the Finnish court is asking Finnish police and other investigation bureau that are holding Ekpa'S to bring evidence for Ekpa'S case to be judged, not Nigerian government. Nigerian government cannot submit evidence. It is not Nigerian government that instigated or spearheaded the arrest of Ekpa'S in Finland. So this will not be Nigerian government. I don't say James Chamber. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a genuine freedom fighter. Simon Ekperima is a common fraudster. Don't compare the two. Which caught someone that already regained his freedom? What are we saying? Has he regained his freedom? We need to know if he has been released. And someone is writing here, all the Nakachi Emmanuel Onyema, bro, stop saying Indigo, okay? You can say in the IPOB, Erindo. Can you imagine? Are these people? It should be May 2027 so that IPOB can cause more havoc to force Finland to release him. Aha. Wow, somebody don't tell us, say, Ajegba Ewure, go school, you not go. Biafra or not, we are ready to die on it. That is what somebody say here. Nothing can stop us. Golden boy, make it done to you as you wish. May it done to you as you wish. Not be lie. There is difference between Zoo code and Finland code, so we are not bothered. Okay? Peter Onuzulike, continue learning in the hard way. They're still insulting themselves. So those are the comments we are getting. There are a few more comments, but time will not permit us to go through all of them. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment over Simon Ekpa'S case in Finland.